Hey guys, Sandy here, and welcome to another episode of Oh So Inspired. This one is for January 2019. Today we are being inspired by these awesome little like shaker little doohickey things. I'm not exactly even sure what they are, but they're really, really cool. If I could read French, maybe I would know what it is, but I don't. So I don't know if they're like name tags or something like that, but they're really cute. And I decided what I'm going to do is work in my December daily, because as you can see, the place is a mess right now. Had some issues come up that I'll talk about in another video on my channel about where I've been and all, but so I'm going to try to figure out something with this page protector and use this bottom part as the pocket with the fun stuff inside. So let's see what I can do. All right, people, let's be honest here. I am working on my December daily. This is going to be day 11, and it is the beginning of January now. So things happened. Like I said, I'll talk about that more on a regular video that I'm going to do. I was just checking what I had done so far in my December daily to make sure I actually was on page 11, and sure enough, I was. Now, I'm thinking that I really liked the fact that our inspiration piece was done in vellum. And one thing that I do on a fairly, I would say, regular basis is make shaker pockets out of pocket scrapbooking pages, whether they're small pages like this in a 6x8 album, or if I'm using a pocket page in my regular 12x12 albums. One thing I don't do on the regular, though, is use vellum for that pocket. Now, I decided that I was just going to use the page protector and the vellum pieces. I wasn't going to make the pocket of the vellum, frankly, because I've had a long day at work, and I just didn't want to drag out my sewing machine and sew up the vellum. So now, static electricity is not my friend here. As you can see, I had a little bit of a trouble getting that vellum and star stuff into my pocket page. Now I'm thinking I need something else. I need something with a little bit of something else. So I decided to go with some white sequins. And I think I'm pretty generous with them. I don't want my shaker, pocket to be completely full, but I want a good amount of sequins on there. And I just test that out and see how that's going to go. And as you can see, I'm not gluing the vellum together. I'm not really creating any kind of pocket inside of my pocket page protector here. And that is, again, a lazy thing, because like I said, long day at work today, people. And I just thought that if some of the sequins come out and end up on the other side of the page protector, then you know what? I'm okay with it. Now, I just had a realization. I sealed this pocket page shut, and I did not do anything on the back of it. So I have the sequins and the stars and the back of what I decorate on the top of the vellum here with this Mary banner sticker thing here. And I need to figure out, that's going to be a whole other process, guys. So here's a tip. If you're doing a see-through pocket, or if you're doing a transparent or translucent pocket like this vellum, make sure you know what's going on the back of it before you seal that pocket up, because I just realized I forgot. Which is okay. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. Not going to worry about it tonight. So this photo is a photo of our, most of the management team. And we had a fun Christmas kind of breakfast and an activity, and we went to the movies. It was just a grand old time. And this is a picture of us in the mall where the movie theater is. So I just went ahead and trimmed down some paper. Now that beautiful floral and holly paper is from the Love from Lizzie shop, and she is in Great Britain. but her card kits are amazing, like totally amazing. I have been subscribing for a couple months now, and granted, I don't use her products to make cards. I scrapbook with them, but the products are fantastic. So super excited about that. I just decided to go ahead and put a Jingle All the Way word phrase sticker on the photo. And then I'm thinking I need something decorative up at the top. That is an awful lot of floral just kind of hanging out there and sitting there on that 3x4 card that I made. I'm thinking I need something sparkly. And as you can see, I do have sparkly things going on around me. And I just went ahead and went with these Freckled Fawn glitter stars. So I'm going to adhere those down, figure out where exactly I want them to lay on my card. And while I am messing around with that and figuring that out, please make sure you check out the links down below and check out the entire Oso Inspired YouTube team. You will be certain to find all kinds of amazing inspiration from the gals on the team this month. It's always so fun to me. So not everybody on the Oso Inspired team is a scrapbooker. We have a lot of card makers, a lot of crafters, and it's just a lot of fun to see what people come up with and what ideas spark from the inspiration piece. So I think every time my inspiration piece has been a scrapbook page or something to do with a scrapbook page, because that's what I love. I have plenty of other things that I love with paper and crafting, but scrapbooking, that has my heart. So now I'm just trying to figure out what is going in this left-hand pocket. And since this is my December daily, I do have to put the number down somewhere. So I figure that this pocket is a good place to put the number down. And while I'm trying to figure that out, I realize I want something else down here on this Mary. And I decide to pull out my gold ampersand because I need to bring the gold down a little bit because I got those sparkly stars up at the top. Need to make something happen down at the bottom. And I use my word stickers, and the word stickers say Merry and Bright, but I cut off the Merry and just stick the Bright down on my layout right there. So the whole thing says Merry and Bright. Now I'm thinking about this green, but it's a little bit dark. It kind of clashes with what I got going on the stickers down below. So it's not really like, it's not singing at me, people. What I do end up deciding is to go with this paper here, and I cut it down into a 3x4 size, and this is my paper trimmer giving me a little bit of a fit. So I do have this paper trimmer. I also have a Creative Memories 12x12 paper trimmer, and I don't know if you guys have checked out some older videos. I cut my finger like pretty seriously on that stupid paper trimmer, and it's like my nemesis right now, and I just really haven't, gone to it. So I pull off this Celebrate banner, and I go ahead and I just lightly press it down on my paper here. So I'm not like super sticking it down or anything, so that I'll be able to move it around. And I find that scrapbooking companies, the adhesive on their products just doesn't cut it a lot of the time. So if I just gently set something down, 9 times out of 10, I have 0 issues pulling it right back up to do something else with it. And at first I thought I was going to kind of layer on this Oh What Fun sticker. And from the time I tried out that sticker to what I end up doing here, I completely forgot about the sticker. I didn't even remember the sticker until right now while I'm watching myself create this page all over again. So I grab a Fiskars hand punch. It's an extra large scallop, and I go ahead and cut out, or punch out rather, one of these scallop shapes, and I go ahead and layer that gold banner up. And of course, the adhesive is practically gone, so I add some more adhesive to that bad boy there and just pop it down. And I really like how this looks. Like, this card is simple, there's not a whole lot going on. There's a little pop of gold, which is awesome because I got pops of gold on the other card. It's a little bit more subtle, a little bit of less stuff going on. And right now I'm just looking through the options that I've pulled out to figure out what numbers I'm going to use. And I end up using these white thickers, and they're the teeny tiny little thickers, Happy Life from, I believe it's from Paige Evans, one of her collections. And I take my mini ink blender tool that has some Distress Oxide red ink on it, and I just ink up those ones, and then that's going to basically do it for the page. The only thing I have left to do is grab a hold of my fuse tool, and I'm going to fuse right on this really cheap cutting board that I got from the Dollar Spot at Target, and I'm just running along evenly and carefully across my page protector, and that is going to do it, and everything is stuck in there. So super happy with that, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, check out everybody's link and hop along.